Death Metal Hails! It's time to go to United States of America with Skeletal Remains. Those of you who have been following the channel for quite some while already know that this band was among the top albums in my personal list in 2018 with their previous albums. So, as such, I have been waiting for this album quite a lot, and when I heard it for the first time on digital promo, I wasn't disappointed. On the contrary, it's now my pleasure to have this album out here for review. This is The Entombment of Chaos by Skeletal Remains. It's already coming out. That is the patch made in a kind of a coffin. Nice idea, nice addition to this digipack release, which is here for a feature. Let's start with the cover image, which is here to have this weird kind of a building of limbs and creatures of sorts in a cavernous space. I don't know if it's more about horror or role-playing element, but there is something for both sides. Here's the track list on the backside, which features one cover song mentioned. Then we have this band lineup image before some old building, church or whatever, I don't know. And inside we have a closer look on this weird ass building, and then this Skeletal Remains logo, or well, symbol, more like a logo. And obviously, well, the CD, nothing much there to see. Black and white photo of the guys, and then some ads, plus the booklet, which features, of course, the information about the recording and all that stuff, lineup, lyrics mentioned, and so forth. Inside, obviously, we have lyrics. I mean, why else we would have this thick a booklet? So you can all just dig into this death metal release. Plus, also enjoy the invisible oranges type of image where the guys are making their best death metal pose of all time. Anyway, here you have. Just take a look. I don't know if the zoom is actually working that well, so you can really take a look at these lyrics, but hey, what it's worth. This is how it looks. This is the kind of package you would get if you are ordering this digipack version of the album. I don't know about you, but looks good to me. Me being this kind of a digipack fanboy, and these kind of bonus contents are always fun to have, in my opinion anyway. So, this is what it looks like. Let's talk about the music, and let's take also a look at the band's Metal Archive site. Why so? Well, this is always a good way to just give a quick glimpse to the discography. As you see, 4 albums out, almost 10 years in the business, and here's the lineup, which is now a little bit different what it used to be, it seems. But has it actually affected the music? Well, I guess these members were not there for the whole time of making this album. I'm just guessing, because I mean, usually when songs are being done and all that stuff, it takes quite some time to be there. And even if I would just, read and compare this information, like, yes, there is a little bit of a difference. Anyway, be it as it may, Skeletal Remains hasn't been changing too much. And this is of course good news for people like me who were really much enjoying the previous album, that is this Devouring Mortality. The music is, in my opinion, kind of a combination of traditional death metal, that is from late 80s, early 90s, and the kind of a Cannibal Corpse style, also death reminiscent, but also the modern days of death metal. So it's kind of like combining these ageless parts and elements and putting them like in a right order, like a bunch of Lego bricks, and you create this monstrosity, and then you're like, hey, it's brilliant. And overall, this album sounds very, very powerful. Some people are obviously gonna complain it's not cavernous enough, it's not old school enough, it's not demo-ish enough, it's way too century media-like. I mean, I've been hearing these kind of comments from all the albums which are always done by or published, released by bigger labels, be it Century Media, Nuclear Blast, and so forth. And people are always complaining, yeah, these bands start to sound the same when they are signed to bigger labels. I don't know about you guys, but I actually enjoy when the production is solid. It sounds powerful and you can actually hear the details on guitar riffs, bass, drums and so forth. Now I know people sometimes like more mushy sound, and for that people I don't think Skeletal Remains is the band. But those of us who really enjoy good production with totally supporting the music, especially the guitars and drums making the kind of a bass idea of the band, not the bass guitar, actually will enjoy this production. It's not too clean, not too posh, not anything in that sort, but it's powerful and clean enough to really, support the music. So in my opinion, this is definitely the best death metal album of this quarter of 2020. That is, now we're living in September. Who knows how it will turn out when we're finally reaching the end of the year? Will this be among the top 5, top 10 bands or releases of the year? I don't want to make guesses, but I'm pretty sure this will be among the top tier of bands when I'm getting there. Meanwhile, take a listen to this band and I hope you enjoy it as much as I have done. Great album. So what can I say? Take a look, take a listen and enjoy.